And they continued 3 years without war between Sarah and Israel. It came to pass at the third year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. The king of Israel said unto his servants, Know ye that Ramoth and Glen is ours, and we be still, and take it not out of the hand of the king of Samaria. And he said unto Jezahshaphat, Wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Glen? And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as thou art my people, as thou people my horses, as their horses. And Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, Inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord to thee. Then the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto them, Shall I go against Ramoth Glan to battles, or shall I forbear? They said, Go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And the Jehoshaphat said, Is there not here a prophet of the Lord besides, that we might inquire of him? And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, There is yet one man, Micaiah the son of Amaziah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord, but I hate him, for he doth not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And Jehoshaphat said, Let not the king say so. Then the king of Israel called an officer, and said, Hasten hither Micaiah the son of Hallam. And the king of Israel and Jehoshaphat the king of Judah sat each on his throne, having put on their robes, and a void placed in the entrance out of the gate of Samaria. And all the prophets prophesied before them. And Zedekiah the son of Chenaanah made him horns of iron. And he said, Thus said the Lord, But those shalt thou push the Samarians until thou hast consumed them. All the prophets prophesied, so saying, Go up to Ramoth Glan, and to prosper. The Lord hath shewed it into the king's hand. The messenger that was gone to call Micaiah spoke unto him, saying, Behold now, the words of the prophets declare good unto the king with one mouth. Let thy word, I pray thee, be like the word of one of them that speak that which is good. And Micaiah said, As the Lord lived, what the Lord said unto me, that will I speak. So he came to the king. And the king said unto him, Micaiah, shall we go against Ramoth Glen into battle, or shall we forbear? He answered him, Go and prosper, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And the king said unto him, How many times that I adjure thee, that thou tell me nothing, but that which is true is the name of the Lord? And he said, I saw all Israel scatter upon the hills as sheep that not a shepherd. The Lord said, Those have no master. Let them return, every man to his house, in peace. The king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, Did not tell thee to he would prophesy no good concerning me, but evil. He said, Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him, on his right hand and on his left hand. The Lord said, Who shall persuade Ahab? Ahab is a simp. Ahab, that he may go up and fall on Ramoth Glen. And one said on this matter, and another said on the matter. There came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord, and I will persuade him. The Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all prophecies. And he said, those shall persuade him and prevail also. Go forth and do so. Now therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all those they prophesied. And the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. But Zenadikine, the son of Chinadha, went near and spoke Maklah on the cheek and said, wow, he smacked him. He spoke to him on the cheek. Are you serious? Said, which way went the spirit of the Lord from me to speak unto thee? He smacked him in the face. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And my child said, behold, those shall see at that day when those shall go unto an inner chamber and to hide themselves. The king of Israel said, take Micaiah and carry him back into Ammon, the governor of the city, to Josiah and the king's son. Say this that the king put this fellow in the prison and feed him with bread of an affection and with water of affliction until I come in peace. And Micaiah said, if thou return at all in peace, the Lord have not spoken by me. He said, hearken, O people, every one of you. So the king of Israel, Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, went up to Ramoth-Gilead, and the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, I will disguise myself and enter into the battle, but put thou on thy robes. And the king of Israel disguised himself and went into battle. But the king of Samaria commanded his 30 and 2 captains that the rule over his chariots, saying, fight neither small nor great, save only with the king of Israel. It came to pass, when the captains of chariots saw Jehoshaphat, that they said, surely it is the king of Israel. They turned aside to fight against him, and Jehoshaphat cried out. It came to pass, when the captains of the chariots perceived that it was not the king of Israel, that they turned back from punishing him, pursuing him. A certain man drew a bow at a verter, and smote the king of Israel between the joints of the harness. Wherefore he said unto the driver of the chariot, turn thy hand and carry me out of the host, or I am wounded. The battle increased that day. The king was stayed up, and his chariot against let's see what I'm looking for, guys. Can't see him. I'm trying to see what I'm looking for. Harness, where he said unto the driver, thou shalt turn thy hand and carry me out of the house, for I am wounded. The battle increased that day, and the king was stayed up in his chariot against the Samaritans, and died at even. The blood ran out of the womb into the midst of the chariot, and there went a procrastination throughout all the hosts about going down of the sun, saying, every man to his city, every man to his own country. So did the king die, and was brought to Samaria, and they buried the king in Samaria. And one washed the chariot in the pool of Samaria, and the dog licked up his hand, and they washed his armor, according to the word of the Lord which he spoke. Not the rest of all the acts of Ahab, and all that he did, the ivory house which he made, all the cities that he built, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? Ahab slept with his fathers, and arose in his son reigned in his stead. And Jehoshaphat the son of Azar began to reign over Judah in the 4th year of Ahab, king of Ura. And Jehoash snapped hat was 35 years old when he began to reign, and he began 25 years at Jerusalem. And the mother's name was Habal, and the daughter of Shinhar. He walked in all the ways of Azazah, and his father he turned not aside from it, and doing that which was right in the eyes of the Lord. Nevertheless, the high places were not taken away, for the people offered, and burnt increased yet in the high places. Jehoshaphat made peace with the king of Israel. Now the rest of the acts of Jehoshaphat, I'm almost getting good at sentence word. His might he shared, how he were they not written in the book of the Chronicles of Kings of Judah? The remnant of the Salmonina, which remained in the days of his father Asa, he took out his land. There was then no king in Edom, and Depot was king. Jehoshaphat had made ships and thrashed to go to Ahab for gold, but they went not, for the ships were broken at Eziongeber. Then said Isaiah the son of Ahab unto Jehoshaphat, let my servants go with their servants and ships, but Jehoshaphat would not. And Jehoshaphat slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David his father, and Joram and his son reigned in his stead. Hazael and the son of Ahab began to reign over Israel in the 7th year of Jehoshaphat king of Judah, and reigned 2 years over Israel. He did evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of his father, and in the way of his mother, and the way of Jeroboam and the son of Nebat, who made Israel to sin. For he served Baalat, and worshipped him, and provoked to anger, and the Lord God of Israel, according to all that his father had done.